This is a short video on how to reference a chapter from an edited book in APA 7 style. You may be wondering, what do we mean by an edited book? An edited book is one which was edited by one person or a group of people, but each individual chapter was written by a different author. In this case, The Good Immigrant, the editor was Nikesh Shukla. This means that he was responsible for gathering everything together for the book, but each chapter was written by a different person. Usually, rather than citing an entire edited book, you would only cite a specific chapter from it. To reference a chapter from an edited book, you need to include both the details of the chapter and of the book that it is in. So you would start with the author's year and the title of the chapter, followed by the editor's, the title of the book, the edition and page numbers, and the publisher. Let's go through an example using the APA 7 Reference Builder. You can find the reference builders from the library homepage by clicking on Referencing, scrolling down to the reference builders, and under the option for Books, you will find chapter or section of an edited book. At the bottom of this page is where you will find the reference builder. Let's go through an example using this ebook, Ethnicity and Race in the UK. I'm going to cite Chapter 2, Citizen Rights and Immigration. So the authors of this chapter are William Shankly and Bridget Byrne. So I just need to put in the author initial and family name or surname. And as there's more than one author, I can use the Add Author button to add Bridget Byrne in there as well. The year of publication is the same as the book, which I can see at the top here is 2020. And the chapter title is Citizen Rights and Immigration. Next, I need all the details of the book rather than the chapter. So if I go up to the top of the screen here, I can see that this book actually has 5 editors. So I'll need to add a few rows in here and complete all of their details. Next, I need the title of the book, which is Ethnicity and Race in the UK. Next, I need the edition number. In this case, it is the first edition, so I can leave this box blank. After that, I need the first and last pages of the chapter. Now on this ebook, it helpfully gives us the page numbers actually next to the title here. So I can just copy these page numbers into these boxes here. If these weren't available on this page like this, I would probably need to actually download the PDF and have a look at the page numbers that were printed on the PDF to get this information. Next, we need the name of the publisher. At the top of the page here, you'll see that it lists 2, Bristol University Press and Policy Press. Policy Press is actually an imprint of Bristol University Press. That's a bit like a brand that the publisher uses. If a book lists both the publisher and the imprint, you only need to include the imprint, which will usually be the second one listed. So in this case, I'm just going to put Policy Press. And finally, we need either a DOI or a URL. Now this book does have a DOI, and in fact, every separate chapter has its own individual DOI. So that is what I would use in this case. If there wasn't a DOI on this page, I could instead copy the URL or the web address from the browser bar at the top of the page. Now that I have all those details, if I scroll back up to the top, I can see in the white box, it's built me a reference that I can simply copy and paste into my reference list at the end of my assignment. If you need any further help or advice with your referencing, please get in touch, either by email, in person, or you can always book an appointment.